Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Gridiron Network Podcast. It is Super Bowl week. Super Bowl is this Sunday. Today is Thursday, so when you're seeing this, it'll be Friday, 2 days away from the Super Bowl. Seahawks, Patriots. So today, we got some of your guys' NFL hot takes, and then Harry and I both have a little parlay that we've cooked up for each other. So we both got a small parlay we're going to share with you guys. Take it if you want, take it if you don't. Harry, how are we feeling?
Man, we've been doing pretty good. Unfortunately, a little sick over here, so just been hanging out, playing some games, watching some shows, just really chilling, man. How's everything been with you?
COVID in the big 2026.
I know, ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? Couldn't
Man,
believe it.
I I do still feel weird without the Bears in the playoffs, man. Like football just doesn't hit the same. We had the Pro Bowl, by the way, on Tuesday. If anyone cared or
During the
watched,
week,
uh, I did not
during
watch.
the work shift. Yeah, that's
I honestly
crazy.
could care less. It's such a travesty what's happened to the Pro Bowl, from what it used to be to what it is now. I mean, oh man, it sucks. I miss when the Pro Bowl meant something.
Do you think they're ever going to fix it again?
I I hope we find a way to get back there. I don't know what it is or what the way to get back there is, but I hope we find that way. I think maybe you're gonna have to start paying those guys a lot to participate in the Pro Bowl. Maybe have it later on, maybe in like March, like right before the draft, right when the new league starts. So that way it's like, I don't know, just a way to showcase your skills right before
Yeah.
contracts and trades. But at the same time, as a player, why would you want to participate that close to a new season? So it's really tricky, man. It's really tricky when these guys just don't care anymore.
Do you think it would fix it a little bit if they did something like, I forgot, doesn't another league do it where if you win, then your like conference plays is the home team in the
So
is
that
it
used
baseball that
to,
does it like
yeah,
that, or who
baseball.
does
I
that?
don't know if they still do it. I think they got rid of that, but it was like, if you win, you get home field advantage.
Yeah,
But then I think it's tricky because like even the teams that weren't in the playoffs had players make the Pro Bowl. Why would they try?
true. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's
Good
such a
point.
slippery slope that it's just hard when the players don't care. That it's like I don't know what
Yeah,
to do.
yeah. I
But hey,
feel like every league's having a problem with that, to be honest, except
I'd
NHL.
say
How much NHL do you watch?
so. I'll be honest. I haven't watched hockey since the
Oh
Blackhawks were a dynasty.
man,
That was the only time I really watched hockey. I mean, if it's on TV, like I'm not gonna turn it off. If it's the
yeah.
Blackhawks, but I'll go to a game here and there. But I'm really not a big hockey guy. I love the
Oh,
fights though.
dude, that's unfortunate. It's so much fun. It's so
Oh, and
much fun.
speaking of the fights, did you see that video of that little league hockey? Um, with those kids just throwing haymakers and the
No, I
crowd just
didn't.
cheering them on.
Or that?
Dude, it
Oh,
was
that's
golden.
awesome.
If you guys are listening to this right now, I know you probably know what I'm talking about. If not, look up that video. It is amazing.
That's funny.
I think I saw it on like the McAfee show or something. It was fantastic.
Just
But
two
hey,
little kids.
oh no, it was like 10. It was like 10 of them on the team. Like it
Oh,
started
oh,
as
oh,
two
that's
little kids
hilarious. A
taking the
massive
gloves
brawl.
off,
That's
and then
funny.
it just escalated. The parents are all just cheering them on as the kids are fucking punching each other in the face.
That's awesome.
I love it, man. Let's go NFL hot takes here. So let's start with the first listener hot take. The Patriots obliterate the Seahawks. I want whatever this guy is smoking. That's what I want.
That's a
Obliterate
hot
the
take.
Seahawks? It's a scorching hot take. Vice versa, my guy. Vice versa. The Seahawks are going to obliterate the Patriots. I don't see a world. Maybe one time out of 100, I could see the Patriots obliterating the Seahawks. I think there's no chance this happens.
Yeah, I mean, so right when we knew that this was going to be our Super Bowl match, I honestly was a little bit on the Patriots side. But the more I sit here and think about it, there's no way. There's no way. I think it's going to be extremely hard to win the game. But for you to say that they're going to absolutely whoop them, no shot. No shot in that
Not to give away my parlay later, but
one.
-4.5 is a crazy spread, man. I think it should be so much higher. In fact, well, I have it up here. The highest you can go is -19.5 at +465. I might entertain it. I might entertain throwing $10, 25 on there at -19.5. I think it's gonna get ugly and quick. It's gonna get ugly quick, and a lot of people are probably gonna be turning off the Super Bowl after halftime.
Well, for the sake of us talking parlays, let me switch one of my legs out because we definitely got the same in that. I'll take this one instead.
Well, hey, well,
Okay, here, let's get in this next one. So, Drake May under 19 fantasy points.
I'm gonna let you take this one away because you're more the fantasy guy, and I don't know what all it takes to get 19 fantasy points, but I do know Drake May is a very mobile quarterback, and mobile quarterbacks get a lot more fantasy points.
Yeah, but he's also going against the Seattle defense. Let me see. Let me see if I can pull up.
I think he'll be running for his life this whole game. So I think he might get a lot of scramble yards, but I also think he's going to have a couple turnovers and just not a lot of points from the Patriots.
Man, he only went under 19 one game this year. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know if it was me. Personally, I think I would be just taking the over on that. But honestly, I really don't think that much. Like Lucas said, I think they're gonna have to be, or he's gonna have to be running it a lot. I'm sure he'll be on the move, and that's just something he's good with. He might be a little banged up, but he is practicing. So, I mean, honestly, I think it's going to be barely over, but I would personally take the over.
So, to carry on with our Drake May talk here, the next hot take, Drake May is going to get hit a lot. I fully agree. So while we were cooking up our parlays before the podcast started, I was looking for some kind of Seahawks sack parlay to do. And it's only with players, which sucks because I don't want to just take players. And it's all like and then the most sacks. Who's going to have the most sacks? Seahawks are -220. That's too easy. So I was looking for Seahawks to have 6 sacks in this game because I could see something like that happening. I think they're going to be eating him alive.
Yeah, no, I mean, I agree with you. I think it could get pretty nasty for Drake May quick. He could get hit a lot in this game. I do believe he is going to. So I don't think this is a crazy hot take at all, personally.
Yeah, and the next hot take here, a little break from the Seahawks Patriots that I want to talk about real quick. Bill Belichick and Tom Brady are both first ballot Hall of Famers despite the scandals and don't deserve punishment. Yeah, I think we touched on this last week, especially the Bill Belichick part. The fact that he's not first ballot Hall of Famer is disgusting. I don't know when Brady is eligible or if him being a owner affects that at all. I really don't know how that works all that well. But if he's not first ballot Hall of Famer, what are we? He's the greatest player to ever touch a football. You know what I mean? What are we doing if he's not a first ballot Hall of Famer?
Yeah, no, I mean, you said that perfectly. I think it is absolutely insane that Belichick didn't get in. But it's just I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I know how you gotta wait. You gotta wait to get in the Hall of Fame. But I feel like if you had to pick one coach and one player to instantly get in, to not have to wait and just allow right in, I feel like it would be these two guys. And I think it's just absolutely insane that Bill didn't get in the first time, and if Tom doesn't get in, that would be absolutely crazy.
If Tom doesn't get in on
Can
the
you
first
imagine?
ballot,
Can you imagine Twitter if that?
Dude,
if that didn't happen?
I think there would be protests if he didn't get in first ballot. There would be protests, and I think there would be a genuine shot of someone else making an NFL Hall of Fame, like a secondary Hall of Fame, because all credibility would be gone. I mean,
Dude,
it took a big hit.
It kind of is now, man.
Yeah, it took a big hit. I still think it has some credibility. Obviously, it's the Hall of Fame, but it took a big hit this offseason with how they treated Belichick.
It's just like no coach can ever be first ballot again.
Never. I mean, unless they end up with more championship rings than Bill Belichick in that period of time. Okay, but I don't see that ever happening again.
Exactly. Yeah, no, that was ridiculous. I honestly was hoping something got changed. Hopefully they just got the guy in, but unfortunately it looks like he's gonna have to wait.
Next listener hot take here. Almost every team sucked this year, just some more than others. Seahawks and Rams were the only teams that looked consistently good this year. I wouldn't say every team sucked this year. I do agree with you that the Seahawks and the Rams were the consistently good teams. That they were, in my opinion, the two best teams. And again, we touched on it last week, but that was the real Super Bowl, if we're being honest, was Seahawks versus Rams. But I think there were teams that were good this year. I mean, yeah, hey, not to brag, but the Bears, we were pretty good this year. But like almost the entire NFC West outside of the Cardinals, the Patriots, the Broncos, there were good teams. I wouldn't say they all sucked this year.
I would just honestly say that there wasn't that many as dominant teams as there usually is. Like this year, there really was no Lamar. Lamar wasn't doing what he usually does. Mahomes wasn't doing what he usually does. Same with Burrow. And I honestly think that just made it seem or feel a little weird seeing these. Because, dude, remember when we were predicting the playoffs or just looking at the projected playoff brackets, we were just like, dude, there's so many new looking teams in here. It was hard to pick a winner. It was hard to make them. And I feel like just those dominant teams being out really just played an effect this year.
So many different teams, and we still ended up with the two teams that have been in the Super Bowl so many times in the last 2 decades. But hey, crazy. Good organizations stay good, man. Even through rough matches.
Exactly. Let's get into this. Wow, dude, some people, they hate the Patriots, man. So this next one, the Patriots score less than 21 points.
Yeah, I agree. You're preaching to the choir over here. I think this is going to be such an ugly blowout of a game. I think the Seahawks, what did I say last week? Like 37-17 or something like that. I don't remember exactly what I said, but I think it's going to get ugly fast. I fully agree that they do not score 21 on this defense.
Man, dude, actually, yeah, dude, I do agree. I think last week I said 27-17.
I think the Rams have had the weapons, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To be able to put up those points on an elite defense when you have arguably right now the best, who's playing at the best level this season in Matthew Stafford. The Patriots just don't have that. I mean, they have an old Stephon Diggs who has been good this year, don't get me wrong, but not what he normally is, especially in the playoffs. And Drake May. I mean, Trayvon's not touching the football. Ramondre has been okay. Hunter Henry's an okay tight end. What else? They don't have the people to compete with the Seahawks. That defense is going to be that Michael Irvin gif, belt to ass constantly the whole game.
No, I mean, yeah, no, I definitely, I think it's gonna get pretty rough for Drake May pretty quick. I don't know. You kind of just said exactly what I was thinking. I mean, I just think they're gonna get to him a lot, man. It's just gonna get scary for them, and I just don't think that I've told my friend that's a Patriots fan. I told him, I said, just their offense is unfortunately gonna be the thing that ends their season, just because I don't think they have enough to keep up with these defenses that were in the playoffs. And this is the last. I mean, they made it very far, obviously, but this is the last test. We'll see. Here, we'll go to this next one here.
Real quick, I do want to say that Patriots defense has been balling in these playoffs.
Oh yeah,
right?
Oh yeah.
And I think they've been playing amazingly, but they haven't seen. I don't think they've seen an offense to the level of the Seahawks offense, and that's where. Like, obviously, the defenses are close, but I'd still give the edge to the Seahawks. But just the offenses aren't even close, in my opinion.
It's gonna be interesting.
I just don't see it being close. But yeah, go. You can take the next hot take here.
The next one, we have another Seahawks fan. Seattle is winning. Sam Darnold deserves a ring in starting quarterback pay from Seattle.
Isn't he already getting paid pretty decently?
Yeah, yeah. I know it's like a 3-year, but I can't remember his
Okay, so
exact.
he's averaging about 33 and a half. So yeah, he's definitely going to get an extension.
Oh, okay, that's
probably
not,
this
yeah.
offseason. Probably be
Yeah.
in the 50 range. And do you think he gets Super Bowl MVP?
Dude, if they win it, I think 100% he does. Unless
and then we're
JSN
gonna have some uncomfortable conversations if he gets a Super Bowl MVP.
Dude, if he gets
on where he ranks.
Yeah. I mean, he definitely deserves a ring, like the hot take states. Dude, I hate it. I mean, we both hated on this guy for
we shit all
me forever,
Sam
bro. For a long time. So I mean, yeah, I mean, hopefully he gets it. It definitely deserves it. I mean, he's just been absolutely balling out recently.
Yeah, man. I mean, so last hot take we have from you guys here. The NFL media are going to be in the fetal position when the Patriots win 17-14. I would bet you $1,000, Harry. This is a Patriots fan leaving this hot take because nobody else is believing this.
Dude, nobody else. I mean, that would be like, what would have to happen? Would this have to be the game Darnold completely craps the bed? Yeah, but I feel like even if he completely craps the bed, there's no way that's like they should be able to score more than 14. Like I feel like
I don't think they get held to 4. I don't think they get held to under 28. I wonder what their, let's see real quick. I want to check while we're talking about it. Their team total. Let's see if I can find that here. Oh man, I don't even know where to go to find that. Because I see the total is set at 45 and a half. Again, that's
it's probably
too. Because I think that should be.
What do you think?
That should be higher. I would take it. Here we go. Team props. So the team total for the Patriots is at 19 and a half. Under 19 and a half is plus 100. By the way, I'm hammering that. Matter of fact, let me add that to my parlay. Yeah. I'm gonna add that. Make mine a 4-pick parlay here. Seahawks team total is 25 and a half, and I think they hammered that over. You know what? Oh, it won't let me do both of them. Come on. All right, so I can only do one of them in there, and I'd rather take the one with the better odds, the Seahawks. But yeah, I think Seahawks cover their over, and I think the Patriots go under 19 and a half.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
Well, hey, speaking of the parlays, though, let's go ahead and get into those parlays. You wanna start off?
Yeah, I'll kick mine off. So a little 3-leg. It's all, I guess, kind of little Patriots in there, but we'll kick it off first. Sam Darnold, 2 passing touchdowns. I think he'll get it. And then I parlayed that with the over 45 and a half points. I think it should be way over because I think the Seahawks by themselves might put up 30 plus. So I think that should be hopefully pretty easy. And last but not least, we went 34 here. Listen to this guy. We're going to hear this name in 2026. Cooper Kupp, 34 receiving yards. That's all he needs. He's gotten, I think it was, I had it up, but I accidentally deleted it, but I think it was 36 yards in a game and 60 in a game. He's heating up. Now it's a Super Bowl. He's got the experience. All he needs is 35 yards, but that's the parlay. And you get that for plus 305 odds.
All right, so I'm gonna go into my parlay here that I cooked up. So my Super Bowl parlay here, it's a 4-pick parlay. First pick, Kenneth Walker, 18 plus rushing attempts. I think this, like I've said plenty of times in this podcast, this is going to be a blowout, and the Seahawks are going to be in a run-heavy script, especially in the second half of this game. I'm going to take the Seahawks -6.5 alternate spread plus 106 odds. I'm going to take the Patriots under 19.5 at plus 100. And then I agree with you. I'm taking Cooper Cup 34 plus receiving yards minus 1 at
Let's
11.
go.
So my total
Let's
odds here
go.
plus 575, 25 would pay 168. Again, for both of us, this is not financial advice. Please gamble responsibly. But those are our parlays here that we're going to be taking for the Super Bowl. You guys let us know down below, what picks are you most confident in for this game, because I feel like it's a bit of a tricky game to take some betting slips for. There's a lot of props that I'm really iffy on.
Dude, I just hope it's not like a super low scoring game. I think that would just
Like that was it Patriots
ruin it.
Rams in 2018, 13-3.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
That was
dude,
the worst.
yeah.
Super
If
Bowl,
we
man.
get, dude, if we get something like that, imagine like a Darnold craps the bed, but May is also crapping the bed against that defense. Like if we get
Dude.
that game, that's gonna be terrible. As long as we don't get that. But I think the Seahawks are going to murder them. So, dude, what would be funny, man, is this is like literally the first time I am supporting Sam Darnold. If he loses now, I feel like I would never have to trust him ever again.
I mean, what would you say? All the cards, all the stars are aligned here. So, I mean, if he really does, like I know wins are not a quarterback stat, despite what a lot of people think, like Cam Jordan. But if everything's set up for Sam Darnold to win a Super Bowl here, so I really don't know how he's not going to, man. I just can't see it. I really can't picture. Like I said earlier, 99 times out of 100, the Seahawks win this game, and I just can't believe 4.5. 4.5 is just.
Yeah.
What does Vegas know that I don't know?
Dude, maybe they think this is the game that Darnold craps the bed.
Dude, one thing I want to say as well, Harry. Well, two things, but first I want to say we have a code here. What's that code in the bottom right?
Bottom right. Oh, you see that? Code TGN for 10% off all items. So, Poggers. It's a hydration energy drink mix made for gamers, creators, and anyone who plays life at full speed. 0 sugar, all flavor, no crash. And what was the code again?
Code TGN. TGN, 10% off
Yep.
all of those items. And as well, guys, as always, I'm sure you're going to have some spicy ones. NFL hot takes post Super Bowl edition, most likely when you'll be seeing this specific short on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, whatever it is that you're watching on. Leave those post Super Bowl hot takes as we approach the NFL offseason. The NFL offseason is just about here. Leave those hot takes down below. We'll roast you. We'll critique you. We might agree with you, but more than likely not. We'll talk about you in some way on next week's podcast. We love doing the hot takes, guys, so please leave those down below.
Man, dude, I can't believe, dude. I feel like it was yesterday we're talking about the whole spitting incident, the first game of the year.
Take
and
me
now
back.
seriously, we're already at the hey, but dude, no, we got the off season. We'll get that rolling. Once we get closer to the year, hopefully we have, some consistent listeners. We get maybe a little listener league, fantasy league going.
A little fantasy league. Hey, drop a comment if you're interested. Drop a comment if you're interested.
Dude, hey, we got our dynasty. We're gonna get together and join a dynasty league. So we got that. We can keep up with that during the show. We're gonna be chilling.
Like you said, man, stay tuned during the off season. We're gonna have some fantastic stuff for you, especially as we approach the NFL draft here. Mock drafts. Make sure you're tuned. We're gonna be churning those out like butter, man. We're gonna have those pumping out of here. So if you love the mock drafts, if you love the NFL offseason, the draft season, scouting players, all of that good stuff, make sure you tune in. We're gonna have so much fun stuff for you guys planned here. Harry, I know this is a bit of a short one, Was there anything else you were wanting to hit today?
Um, no, not necessarily. I just I'll say that one, hopefully we get a good game, and two, I'm thinking I'm gonna try to dive into more dynasty stuff so we can get some of that content going too this off season. So that could be something fun we can get into.
Yeah, man. Like I said, it's gonna be fun, guys. So make sure you stick around. We're not going anywhere with the season ending. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. As always, if you did enjoy today's podcast, leave a like on the video. Comment down below your betting slips, your NFL hot takes. Hit that subscribe button. We're so close to 50 subscribers, and we will see you guys next week after the Super Bowl.